Good day, viewers. Welcome to Verdict TV. The news headline: Tension looms across Southeast as Ipob breaks this bad news over Kanu'S freedom. See shocking details. The news in details. The indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has raised concerns over what it perceives as a subversion of justice in the case of its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, accusing the Supreme Court of Nigeria of employing repeated adjournments to impede the proceedings. The separatist group expressed disappointment and bewilderment at the court's decision to cancel the previously set date for Kanu's appeal hearing. In a statement issued by Ipob's spokesman, Emma Powerful, the group condemned what it labeled as a travesty of justice and a violent destruction of the rule of law. The statement criticized the Supreme Court's use of adjournment and questioned the validity of the reasons provided for the postponement. The controversy stems from the court's decision to reschedule the hearing of Kanu's appeal, originally set for September 14, 2023, due to the coinciding annual vacation of the Supreme Court. Ipob questioned the court's rationale behind the adjournment, arguing that it contradicts the accelerated hearing rules set by the Supreme Court itself for criminal trials. Ipob emphasized that the decision to postpone the case raises doubts about the court's commitment to adhering to its own regulations. The group also highlighted the urgency of the matter, given the heightened international attention on Kanu's case and the implications for justice and democracy in Nigeria. Furthermore, the statement underscored the international community's role in ensuring a fair and timely resolution of Kanu's appeal. Ipob called upon global stakeholders to intervene and advocate for the Supreme Court to prioritize the hearing, given the significance of the case. The separatist group statement also raised questions about the Nigerian government's stance in light of the appeal court's previous decision to discharge and acquit Kanu. The court questioned the government's justification for not releasing Kanu despite the favorable court ruling. Ipob suggested that if the government was no longer pursuing its appeal, Kanu should be released in accordance with the court's earlier order. The case of Nnamdi Kanu, a prominent proponent of Biafran independence, has attracted considerable attention both within Nigeria and on the international stage. The accusations made by Ipob against the Supreme Court reflect broader concerns about transparency, accountability, and the adherence to legal processes in the country. As the controversy surrounding Kanu's case continues, observers and human rights advocates will likely closely monitor developments. The statements and actions of both the Nigerian government and the Supreme Court will undoubtedly influence perceptions of justice and due process in Nigeria's legal system. The call for Ipob for international intervention underscores the belief that external pressures could play a crucial role in ensuring a fair and expeditious resolution to the case. So now, they've decided to be pending Kanu's case. You know, when someone is innocent or when somebody is not at fault and you don't want this person to go, you just decide that, okay, I'll keep this person in my custody, but I won't make it look like I don't like him. I won't make it look like, okay, this person is not obeying me, so I have to do this. So what they are doing now is they are trying to postpone the court hearings from September. September is like almost a month's time. And imagine what Kanu will be feeling To him, he feels okay. September is around the corner. At least he will have a court hearing, even though there was a time where they did not accuse him of anything and they actually told him to go home. But the DSS rearrested him. And now that they already set a date for the court hearing, recently they just postponed it again to an unknown date. So it's a little disturbing, bearing the fact that people were already prepared. I'm sure his lawyers, everybody, his lawyer is already prepared that okay, he's going to defend on this certain date, and out of the blues, it's being changed. Things doesn't work that way. Except if somebody has an hidden agenda towards him, which of course we cannot be specific at the moment, because we can only say, oh, it's President Tinubu and all of that. But how sure are we that it's actually President Tinubu? But even though, when you decide that, okay, this is what we want this person to um, go through, you don't hide through the corners, just go straight to the point. It's only in Nigeria that money buys everything. Money literally buys somebody's freedom in our country, Nigeria, which is sad. Because I believe there are some people that really does not want Nnamdi Kanu to come out. They are the one behind all these things. So we really need to talk to ourselves. What if this person is my brother? What if this person is close to me? What if I was in this person's position? Will I act this way? You know, things like that should at least cross our minds. I really hope at the end of the day, the Supreme Court does what is right and they attend to his case so everything can be finalized and the Biafrans will have their leader back. That way, we can even work hand in hand with them for a better Nigeria. Because it's when there is togetherness, nothing can divide us. When we are together, there will be no space, no room for an outsider, outside the country, or one rule from a human saying this, saying that. There will be no room for all of that. But now that the Biafrans are busy trying to get their leaders out, and the other parts, the western part and the northern part, they are the Niger Republic, they are literally part of the northerners now, and they are creating a peaceful protest saying they want President Bazoum out. Everybody is literally facing one thing or the other. So we need togetherness in our country, Nigeria. And we also hope the Supreme Court does what is right by giving him an opportunity to defend himself. So all of this can come to an end and would live in harmony and peace. There will be stability in the country. So we've come to the end of our discussion for the day. Please do not forget to share your thoughts in our comment section. Also like, follow, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting news.